World Network. My name is Rachel Otto, and I'm your host for this hour. I am so grateful to be a part of Enlightened World Network. If this is your first time watching, I do encourage you to click down below and subscribe and follow, as well as check out our wonderful website at Enlightened World Network. Today, I'm so honored and excited to introduce our special guest. I have to admit, I'm a little bit excited myself to be here, to be with Phillip Mountrose. He is a widely recognized pioneer and expert in the fields of holistic life coaching and healing, with around 3 decades of experience. Phillip keeps fine tuning their signature methods, which includes holistic EFT, spiritual kinesiology, holistic hypnotherapy, NLP, and more. The Mountroses are the founding directors of Awakenings Institute. They bring depth of spirit and mission to be of service and have helped people from around the world with a wide range of challenges. Today, Phillip is going to give us a meditation called it Breathing into the Great Awakening. He will meditatively share how to breathe into this great awakening because it is this time of accelerated growth. I mean, this is what we have been waiting for. We are in this fifth dimension, this divine consciousness. It is this exciting time. And I have to say to definitely check out his website. I went and I loved your video, how you just simply said about peace. And I won't go into it because I think you need to go and watch it yourself. But it was a 3-minute video that actually really explained so much of what is inside of us and how we are all interconnected. So it is a great honor of mine to have you here, Phillip.
It's great to be with you, Rachel. By the way, our website, if people want to find it, it's gettingthrough.org.
And that again, can I have that website?
Gettingthrough.org. Gettingthrough.org.
I'm just making Emery say that again because the more that you hear it, the more that I know you'll go and check this out.
Yeah, the easier to catch it. Yeah.
And I did learn a lot on your website. I have a girlfriend that's really into the EFT, the tapping. And so it was wonderful to go there and actually read about it. And then you teach us how to use it. So I'm just telling everybody, go check out his website. And again, I'll be quiet here and let us hear more about what we're going to do today for our meditation.
Right. This would be something in line with being the love, feeling the love, spreading the love, which we're all capable of doing and actually in the process of doing more or less. And we'll see if we can get it on the more level, peak up the meter a bit. So some people, especially Enlightened World Network type people, holistically minded, spiritually minded people like yourself, Rachel, and Sue Seekoff, and many others, realize that something is happening on the planet, and the conflict and turmoil and strife that's been going on since the Earth began, and history of people have been recorded, is reaching certain peaking points, certain high points, and at the same, which creates an urgency, perhaps, as part of the plan to transcend that, to use that as a catalyst for awakening, to have a different world, a higher dimensional world, which is already existent, as we know, but we can meld our current world, our 3D earthly world, into this higher spiritual dimensional world, which is going on as we speak. And there's a lot of veils and separations. And what's separating us on one level is just our awareness and consciousness of it. And on another level, it's translating that into our actions and behavior to help spread that energy on the planet, so there's enough of a tipping point and enough energy to actually save the planet, since our wonderful technology has also been used, as we know, as a destructive tool. And with environmental crises, we're reaching a tipping point and possibly a point of no return.
I hear what you are saying. Keep speaking. This is all the things that I myself believe in and have been kind of shaking people to get them to wake up to the Great Awakening. So
Right, the
please
Great
keep
Awakening.
going. Yes.
The Great Awakening. So how do, if we, one way to understand this real practically, Rachel and everyone, is how do people change? Well, how do organisms change? Even animals or more basic species, plants, they adapt, right? And they change to the environment. And at our level, at a more conscious level, although still relatively primitive to the universe because of our self-destructive, unaware behavior, as we're saying, still as human beings, Homo sapiens, which are supposed to be wise beings according to that term, but we're trying to aspire to that. What do we do? How do we adapt? How do we survive? Just like species are becoming extinct every day. How are, and we're often the cause of it, meaning people, man, woman, especially man, so how do we actually prevent ourselves from becoming extinct? Something we haven't quite considered real directly. Well, that is the subject of the meditation today, the Great Awakening. And so how do you change? Well, how would you change something? First of all, you'd have to think about it, right? You'd have to think like, and kind of sense it on some level, that I need a change, and change to a different world instead of a destructive, divisive world that's kind of plagued in polarity and separation, a world that's more harmonious and peaceful, right? So we'd have to think and feel that. And then that would turn into changing our behavior to adapt to it. So part of it is being aware of it and then changing our behavior. So to bring that more deeply into our consciousness, which is our higher awareness, which actually shapes our thoughts and feelings and uses them, although we're often not aware of that because, again, we're not often aware. As we become aware of that, that's part of awakening, because you are awakening, meaning you are waking up from a slumber, from a lack of awareness to something aware of. So you start to be aware of your thoughts and feelings that are awakening or shutting you down or keeping you asleep, keeping you distracted. And so the meditation we're about to do could help us be in that state of shining our light. And we can use our breath, which is a real fundamental tool. Breath is the source of life, light, and life, as it's sometimes said. So maybe I'll just ask you, Rachel, just to get a one input. What do you think, what kind of world would be created as the Great Awakening unfolds? What would we awaken to? What kind of world would it be? In a couple
Oh,
words, how would you describe it? What adjectives would you use?
the adjectives that I use is free divine love society.
Okay,
It's
I
about
like that.
free divine love society. Yes, and free on every level. I dream of no monetary system.
Okay, so free. And instead of the monetary system, what's replacing it?
Divine love.
Oh, I see.
We are all there's more than enough for all of us to be responsible and
Okay,
sustainable.
so okay, abundance and sustainable, those are words. Yep, like that. Okay, so these are things that as we start to think them and in a higher way, be them in a meditative state, we can take that higher awareness and bring that into our everyday world. And that's the purpose of the using your breath for the meditation we're about to do. So those are some good words. I like them. So it's a world that would be freer, more loving, more abundant, more sustainable, and more, harmonious and peaceful. Those are words that people often say too. So that is the prescription. That seems like the best route that I've been able to figure out how it's going to happen, without kind of bumping heads and just going into fighting and arguing and divisiveness, and digging ourselves more into this hole that we're trying to transcend, actually free ourselves of, to become more abundant, loving, sustainable, and free, to use some of your nice words there, Rachel. Okay, so we're ready for a little, a brief little, as we call the breathing into the Great Awakening.
I'm going to mute myself because
All right. So we can start to relax. And if you're in a comfortable position listening, watching this, you can close your eyes if you choose. And you can start to take some nice, quiet, slow breaths through your nose, inhaling through your nose, gently, easily, relaxing, exhaling slowly, peacefully in the right way for you, letting go. And of course, the breath is a way to tune in and also to relax your entire body. So as you relax a little more, letting go wherever you need to. If you need to relax your head more, you can do so. Your shoulders, your chest, stomach, arms and legs all let go, and your waist and knees and ankles and feet. Everything has waves of relaxation to help you be in a receptive, relaxed state. And you have everything you need right now to relax and let go and be where you are, to help you and others awaken, just to be there receptive, letting it be in the moment, deepening your awareness, breathing into your heart, pure, clear energy, relaxing, letting go, drifting as you relax. And as you become a little more relaxed still, letting go, it starts to become aware of yourself as a part of this great awakening. And that means you are beginning to sense or see a greater world, a more awakened world. And you're beginning to sense or see or feel that. And we suggested it could be a world with more freedom, more love, more abundance, more harmony and peace, a more sustainable world. And all of that and more and other things might be coming into your mind and consciousness. And maybe one of those focuses freedom, love, abundance, sustainability, harmony, and peace. Maybe one of those or something else is particularly drawing your attention as you're seeing, sensing, feeling, and hearing that. And as you pick one of those qualities, maybe it's more freedom or love or abundance or sustainability or harmony or peace. As you breathe in one of those, you breathe it in, strengthening it, gathering it in your body and your aura, and you breathe it and release it out into the world. Again, getting a sense of that energy, that love, harmony, freedom, what it feels like, what it looks like, what it sounds like. And as you're getting even a greater sense of it, you breathe it in again, strengthening, energizing yourself, your body, breathing it in through your nose and exhaling, releasing more of that wonderful quality energy into the world, that awakening energy, breathing out. And as you breathe in more of that wonderful awakening energy, the freedom, love, abundance, sustainability, harmony, peace, or something else, as you breathe it in, you exhale and release. Know that you have much support. There are many wonderful beings, as you know, angels and masters and other beings supporting us in this higher aspiration, this greater awakening to a world that already exists that we're bringing into our earthly world to help us in this challenging time. And there may be angelic support. There might be a particular angel, a particular master. Let me see. Well, I'll bring in Melchizedek since I was conversing with him today. He seems like a good figure for this, a good being. So Melchizedek is a representative of a collective of higher energy and truth and love and wisdom, who's incarnated in different beings, different people throughout history. And that's one of the reasons why we know that unusual name Melchizedek, a very strong name, Mel, meaning soft and melodious, and key, meaning key. And Dezek is the key to the kingdoms of a higher awareness that he helps us, supports us, ushering into this greater world, this brighter, more awakened world. The Melchizedek says you have all you need. All you need to do is open your heart and mind and let it in. And as you let it in, it becomes stronger and more real and more concrete for you, for your own life, and to share with others. And there are many subtle energies involved that will unfold and reveal themselves to you in your next step, and how to share and communicate this wonderful energy of awakening that we and other masters and beings wish to help you with in your personal and collective journey of awakening. And we thank you for your efforts and participation and being here with you. Thank you. Thank you, Melchizedek. And with Melchizedek and other wonderful beings support, ascended masters, angels, and others, we know that we've started something, we've continued something, awakening those energies that we focused on today, and we can come back at another time and further this process in our daily life, in our meditations as well, in our thoughts and feelings, in our meditations and our actions with ourselves and others. Knowing that we can return to this wonderful awakening place where we can easily access higher beings and higher dimensions and profound truths and insights. So knowing that we can come back at any time, we're going to come back now. I'll count from 1 to 5, bringing us back into this world grounded with our awakening energies and our support, our ethereal higher dimensional support. 1, coming back. 2, using this experience any way you wish. 3, removing anything you want. 4, remembering what you choose to. And 5, opening your eyes, coming back, refreshed, alert, wonderfully alive, here, now, present, and more awakened, and more awakening to come.
That was fantastic. Oh, well, dear viewers, I hope that, no, I don't hope, I know that you felt that as much as I did. What a wonderful, divine being of love that I have met, but not in this form. Ah, I just so feel a new, stronger chord, a connection in my God spark. I just feel like we covered half this world.
We took a trip around the world and beyond.
Wow. Could you tell us some more about our wonderful guide that we had today?
Melchizedek is what's considered an ascended master, and he's incarnated in at different times throughout history, and he's in the Bible and in Jewish religions and Christian religions, and theosophy and different esoteric sources. But the way I understand them, and I like to just connect personally with these beings to kind of get to know them. And Jane and I, my partner, will be doing a course coming up in January on this kind of ascended master teamwork that you can enlist. So, anyways, he's just a higher level being who there's pictures of him, and he's a very beautiful sort of tall. He's usually pictured as sort of a tall, gaunt, sort of thinner male with the flower. He has sacred geometry and something called the flower of life. So he has
He felt
these
very
codes.
Metatron to me. He felt very Metatron, very sacred geometry to me.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
and yeah, he did feel like the tall, dark, and handsome.
yeah. Very solid and very spiritual, very inspirational. Yep.
Wow, it actually felt like a family member to me. Like it just felt that close that I've met him before, but I just didn't get a name, and that was
Okay,
just
yeah, Melchizedek, unusual. We kind of decoded his name. I'm glad we recorded that for future reference.
yes, what an amazing experience. And Enlightened World Network, what a grateful way to introduce to your program that's coming up in January. We would be able to find the information on that on your
No, that's
website.
something
Oh,
that's in the future. That's just something that if people go to our website, which I would recommend if you like our approach, which again is getting thru.org. Sign up for our newsletter. You'll get a free download of a Lightworker package with our new book, The Loving Power of Your Soul, an excerpt, and some holistic EFT videos. So you get a little free download. Then you're on our newsletter list, and we'll let you know when the new courses come up, which we have. And we have a lot of courses and certifications already available.
and I do have to recommend, dear viewer, to definitely check this out. I mean, the book itself is worth it to put your email in there and get started on this journey. But there is something to say about dealing with your emotions in a physical way and letting it all flow out of you. And what Philip and his lovely wife, Jane, is that correct?
Yes, Jane Mountrose.
What the two of them are doing together to me is well, it's the foundation of bringing in these higher dimensions into this third dimension reality. And he is right. It is about you making that choice on the inside. And when you choose that divine love and you step into your higher self, well, it's like the butterfly effect. It gently ripples all around, and when enough of us are there, well, the whole planet's going to go zoop all at once. It's not going to be a nuclear bomb, and it's not going to be done violently. It's going to be done in such grace and ease because it starts with you, dear viewer. Well, Philip, this has just been fantastic. I have so enjoyed this meditation with you and getting to learn more about you. Would you please tell our viewers one more time your website because I don't want them to miss this?
Right. The website is getting thru.org, gettingthrough.org. And for that Lightworker free kit, the free download with the excerpt of our new book, The Loving Power of Your Soul, and the holistic EFT tapping video, there's a tiny URL to get that. So that's tinyurl.com/spiritual kit. tinyurl.com/spiritual kit. That's a shortened URL, abbreviated, so you can directly go to pick up the free download kit and be on our mailing list for future offerings. And we continually have new videos and articles monthly too.
I I was reading your blog site and checking it all out. The website itself is so informative.
It's a big
So
website.
it is. It is. And you can tell that you've been doing your research. So, wow, we are so grateful here on the Enlightened World Network. And hopefully, you have subscribed to the Enlightened World Network, both on our YouTube page as well as visiting us on our Facebook page and our website. And we're so grateful for the Enlightened World Network team, including Ruth and Sue, and all of the wonderful people that support this fantastic organization that's here just to help, as Phillip was saying, bring in this new divine consciousness. We have broken that old matrix. We have stomped out these old ways, and now we're in a little bit of chaos and confusion, right? So, Enlightened World Network and Phillip Mountrose is here to help you expand the love inside of you, to help you find that unlimited, unconditional, divine love that is, well, I believe that is our future. Anything else that you would like to add before we
Well,
sign
the
off?
more of us who believe and focus on a brighter world, the more chances are it's going to happen, at least physically, here on Earth. If not, we'll figure it out elsewhere, of course, too. But hopefully, we can manifest it on the earthly plane too.
I once read somewhere that it's the square root population. What that number is, 1% of the square root. That's really not very many people. So,
The
if we
Maharishi effect, it's called.
yes, so that is exactly what we need right now, is to have just a few of you. Why not all of you? Step into your heart. Step into your heart brain. Find that divine love. And look, we're giving you the tools on how to do it. Enlightened World Network is full of all kinds of wonderful people here for you, as well as Phillip Mountrose and his fantastic wife. I'm sorry, I don't know your wife, but I have read enough on there that I feel that she is fantastic as well. So, well, this has just been very exciting. And I hope, dear viewer, that you felt that upgrade of conscious love within yourself, and that you take a deep breath every day and breathe in this amazing, fantastic now moment. Because that is truly what life is, living in the divine love. Thank you again so much for being here. Thank you, Enlightened World Network. And please continue to follow us on Facebook as well as YouTube and our fantastic website. All the information is listed down there below.